And the love that I was given sustained me for 3.5 years in a prison that had me in hospitals for more than 100 days. I was given more than 400 injections in that time. And knowing I had the support of my fellow Pennsylvanians, my family, my friends, it was so overwhelming that it brought me to my knees and it brought me to tears.
This was the big moment. Mark Fogel, his family, and people all across our area have been waiting for years. The Oakmont native is finally back on U.S. soil after being detained in Russia since 2021. And this picture here, posted by the White House, it tells it all. Mark Fogel stepping off the airplane wearing a Pittsburgh Steelers hat. We are continuing to follow this breaking news tonight at 11 o'clock. I'm Kristen Powers.
And I'm Mike Clark. Earlier today, the White House announced his release. And tonight, Fogel met with President Donald Trump. He was detained at a Russian airport back in 2021 for possessing medical marijuana. Tonight, many people in our area are celebrating his freedom.
Pittsburgh's Action News 4 reporter Felicity Taylor has been tracking reaction. Felicity, what's the latest from family members and local leaders on his release?
Well, Kristen, Mike, this right here, a return to American soil, marks the final leg of the journey for Mark Fogel that started 1,278 days ago. Now, among those greeting him in Washington tonight, Senator Dave McCormick, Representative Chris Deluzio, and of course, an ice-cold Iron City beer. Tonight, we're hearing from his mother and just some of the many politicians who helped her bring her son home.
I'm sure he's going to have some really bad times remembering, but I think once he's with his family and sees, you know, the love and the care everybody has for him, that it will pick him up and hopefully he'll get back to some kind of normal feeling.
95-year-old Malphine Fogel says she did everything she could to bring her son home, and her family's prayers have finally been answered.
The most important prayer is a rosary. And me and my sisters said one every night at 9:30 for Mark.
This is just remarkable news. It's a real testament, obviously, to the work of our government, two administrations. But I think in a larger sense, in probably a more direct way, it's a testament to the work of this family.
A bipartisan effort from Pennsylvania politicians over the past almost 4 years. The turning point, the U.S. government declaring Fogel wrongfully detained in December. Malphine worked with current, former, and future elected officials to get the job done. She visited then presidential candidate Trump at his rally in Butler in July.
The president met her then and promised that if he won, he'd make it a real priority. And I promised her that I'd try to make it a priority in the campaign and in the Senate. And it's turned out all that focus came together.
Senator Dave McCormick says in the last few weeks, there was some chatter when Fogel was moved to Moscow. Then this morning, he says it all came together.
I had set up this breakfast a week or so ago to talk about Mark Fogel and other hostages. And so I pulled the hostage envoy, Adam Bowler, aside and said, what do we know? And he said, I think there's good news. I think he's going to actually fly today.
Fogel making it home with a drink in his hand and a smile on his face, a testament to his character.
This is a testament to an individual who endured. Mark was a tough guy to endure what he endured, all kinds of medical problems while he was there, and his family advocating for him. So we couldn't be happier.
From Washington, Fogel will head on to San Antonio, Texas, where he will undergo a physical and psychiatric evaluation before coming home here to Pittsburgh. Kristen, Mike, back to you.
Felicity, thank you. You heard Fogel talk in Washington, D.C. earlier tonight. Here's another moment with his special meeting with President Trump tonight.
I feel like the luckiest man on earth right now. And I want you to know that I am not a hero in this at all. And President Trump is a hero. These men that came from the diplomatic service are heroes. The senators and representatives that passed legislation in my honor to get me home are the heroes.
Josh Shapiro applauding the news as well and thanking the White House for bringing Fogel home. Reactions continue to pour in from many of our elected leaders. You can find more of those reactions and more on the release on our website right now, WTAE.com.